You all failed that test, by the way. You didn't say something.
Say something. I refuse.
Or just no.
No.
Say something. No.
So it's a losing proposition either way. And in denial, you still fail by saying no.
I know, but that's the funny part.
In succeeding, you still fail because you didn't say exactly something. Alright, so there we go. For some reason that was weird. It just decided that Skype didn't like you anymore.
I probably could have. It probably was my internet, honestly. We've been having some troubles. Oh, Cox person.
I don't know why I get blamed for this.
See, Cox. Seems to fit.
Yeah, it all connects.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward there.
I need to give him a call, though, because it has been giving me a lot of problems.
Yeah, I would definitely call him then.
So I have the premier level, which should give me up to 150, and lately it seems like the best I get is anywhere from 30 to 60.
Well, I have a crappy computer. So.
Alright, so, also I've reactivated the stream again, too. I stopped it so none of the personal information would get through. Alright. So, just to recap, we've just entered the cemetery, or we're getting ready to enter the cemetery. I need initiative values from you guys, because you have chosen to attack.
22. 21.
18.
Okay, apparently everybody's moving rather quickly today. Whoa.
That just totally means we're not going to hit shit.
Well, I also just killed Klaus, apparently.
Raised a good roll on initiative. Okay. Number 3.
Restarting where? No restarting.
Well, no, I have to bring him back into play here.
I haven't built anything else. So you have to choose from the three dead people at this point, which are dead people meaning they haven't been here in forever, which is either.
There's the cleric Morgana.
Okay, well you have to roll again. You have Morgana, Galfriel, and Otis.
Yeah, you're still alive. You don't have to worry about it. In theory.
2.
So it would
Morgana.
No,
so we won. Oh, so you're Galfriel. you're the fire wizard.
We'll just call you G. You're not gonna gobble out G.
And what'd be funny is if his character insisted
Yo, G.
on everybody calling him by his full name.
Yeah, and
like everybody is like, "Hey, Gel." No, it is Galfriel.
I still haven't created the halfling with the and then it has a size complex.
Yeah.
I still haven't created the barbarian halfling that has a complex about his height.
Oh, that's a good one.
Basically, it's like rage, which you can't actually come out of voluntarily.
Yeah.
And he mentioned about size, and he goes rage.
You should roll up the stats on that, and I'll throw it in here.
All right, so
You need to create a few more of them.
We rolled up 3 different ones.
I know. I think I left them all over at your house.
Yeah, I remember because Well, I thought you saved them because didn't you type them all in?
Uh-uh. I only had time to make the one character so I could actually play.
Oh.
So we'll have to look over there next.
Back.
Are they on the back of that one? Is that where they're at? There you go. Like,
back to game. I've got everybody done. I've created Klaus again. And the stream's back up, Brian. If you would like to do a review again, you can. If not, that's cool.
I'm getting a buffering symbol.
Let's see.
Of course, this is an original iPad.
I have one of those around here somewhere.
It's the 64 as opposed to, what, 32 or something like that, but it's still just an iPad.
Yeah, I have an original iPad that we basically don't use anymore, and the iPad that I actually use is a second gen mini.
I need to get something else like that.
Surface Book or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that way I can load stuff on, like the USB and do other stuff. This thing is just view, and you have to have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a glorified paperweight.
Well, iPads are inferior devices anyways, or not Apple devices is what I meant to say.
Well, originally I was looking to just get a viewer. I was looking at the Amazon Fire because we were playing at Nick's and we were playing as a game, and so I wanted to get the PDF file plus all the other games. So I was looking at viewers, and then the thing is that I also was thinking if I get an iPad, it might have paint capabilities like Wacom and stuff. Yeah. And I found out no.
Nope. The best one right now for applications like that is currently the Surface.
Yeah.
I use that thing. That stylus is super nice. It's like it puts all the other styluses to shame, but it's a special stylus.
I really want. I think I really want.
I just need an improved one of these because I've got a Fujitsu which has a Wacom enabled pen.
Hold on.
So
you
as
might
far as
check
Wacom
out
stuff, I'm covered. I just need to get a different
you
pad that does the stuff I need.
You might check out. I mean, they're kind of expensive, but from a being able to paint and stuff, the Surface is really nice. But honestly, the iPad Pro is with the Apple Pencil is really, really good. It's a pretty close race between.
But it's still a tablet.
Yes. Well, I don't know. With the changes they made recently, they're really positioning it to be a replacement for your laptop. Like there's talk that they're heading in the direction where the iPad Pros may actually drop the MacBook Air line and just target the MacBook or the iPad Pros as their ultralight laptop. I mean, they're pretty powerful, but still speaking, I think I'm looking at, if I'm going to get anything, I'm looking at the there's the Surface Books, or there's the Surface, which is like this, which is more their tablet style, and then there's the Surface Book, which is their laptop that the screen actually detaches and becomes a tablet, but it's a laptop. And I'm looking at that one as my next, to replace my, kind of replace both my laptop, my Air right there, and my iPad. It's kind of all in one. So.
All right.
Sorry. Who's going first?
Let's do some combat. This will take forever.
I'd be surprised if it does. They're skeletons.
Okay, so initially, you can easily get into where you can have combat, and you actually rolled initiative. You're the highest initiative at 22. You easily get into a place where you have combat swipes at 2 individuals.
Yeah, there's 2 guys in the front.
So is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna advance onto the one guy. One's straight in front. And let's see. And 33 to hit.
You missed. They have excellent mobility. I mean, yeah, you hit.
For 15 points.
Okay.
You miss. They look like walking eggs. They have so much armor around them.
You managed to wipe one of these skeletons.
Okay, well, the other guy, can I
Cleave.
hit right next to him?
Yep.
Cleave. Yeah. Cleave.
I shall cleave you in
Yeah, that's
two.
35 to hit.
Yeah, you miss. The higher you roll, the more easily you miss.
For 14.
Okay.
Cthulhu.
Ooh, speaking of Cthulhu,
Yes.
did you see that video?
The game?
Yes, I'm so excited. And it is coming to PS4. I checked.
Yeah, I think it had a hokiness to it too, though, didn't it?
A what?
Hokiness? I don't think it's like pure horror.
I don't know. I thought it would look pretty good.
The way to restore.
I have to watch the video. I really haven't seen it. I've heard about it, though. All right, so...
I posted it online and I tagged you in it.
Is there a way to restore, or do I have to type it back in?
Restore what?
The image. It's
Oh.
still buffering.
Oh, I think you restarted it, so you might
Yeah, you have to back out and come back in.
have to back
Okay.
out of that one. Yeah, it's a whole new feed, so. Okay, you're next.
Okay, so now we have the thief.
You can't just say the thief.
I can, because it's not the other weird character.
It's not the other weird character.
It's not the fairy. Yeah, we have Klaus.
Okay. How close am I to any of them?
You're within 20 feet of a couple of them, really, really closely. And then there's one directly in front of Brian, which is about 30 feet away.
Okay, the ones that are closest to me, shooting at one of them. 26.
Okay, you do hit.
Really, really, really small.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, what is really, really, really small. But hard to make it out.
5 points of damage.
What?
5 points of damage.
Okay, so you caused 3 points of damage.
No. It's a magic crossbow.
Okay. Fine.
Second one,
Was it enough?
No.
$23 to hit.
Okay. You have rapid reload on this?
Yes.
Okay.
For another 5 points.
Okay. Another one takes a shot to the nugget and dies. Now it is the. Are you moving, by the way?
Can I still move?
Oh, you did a full attack, didn't you? You cannot move. Okay, it is now the pixie's turn.
Okay, magic short bow. 31 and 30 even. No, 29.
Okay, you do hit.
Five for the first one. 6 for the second one.
Okay. Another one bites the dust. Dun dun dun.
2 arrows come out of nowhere. Literally.
Almost the same with me.
All right.
This is no getting into anywhere close to combat. This is. What's your hit points?
Okay, that's better.
70.
Okay. All the skeletons are,
He's
of course,
like
coming after
150.
the one visible person.
I wonder why.
Well, technically, you are now visible.
Yeah. But I'm further away.
Oh, come on, that guy can lay down. Get tired, he can take a nap. Oh, great.
It's just too bad there's not a big metal dude standing in front of you to take most of the damage.
Jeez.
Well, the plus side is that you're still far enough away that most of them are doing full. Well, not most of them. The 3 in front of you are going to be able to attack, but most of the rest of them are going to have to wait till next turn before they're able to do anything to you.
Please an art.
Yes, but just think with your what 4 attacks and a cleave, a greater cleave, you have the potential to
Slaughter
slaughter everything that's there.
It will happen. There's not much that skeletons are going to be able to do against you.
It's like 9.
Brian just needs to go Cuisinart here and turn on the blender.
Okay, first skeleton misses, second one misses, and third one has a chance. You're 20 though, right? AC?
21.
21, yeah, that misses too.
So you're good. And to the top.
Yep.
Turn on the blender.
At this time, just between rounds, you hear someone from the background, one of the people in the deal, scream, "Oh my God! They're attacking the groundskeepers!" And then after smashing through one of the groundskeepers, it becomes brutally obvious that the groundskeepers are undead. And she screams, this lady screams and runs away screaming, "Undead are in the city! Undead are in the city!"
Okay.
Okay, it is now your turn, Brian.
Oh.
You know,
Blender.
Blender.
Let's see here.
23 to hit.
Okay, I assume this is magic weapons too.
That's +1 battle axe.
Okay. And what's the minimum damage you can cause?
Minimum amount is 12.
Dies.
Yep.
They have less than 10, or 10 or less.
Okay.
The next one.
8 to hit.
It dies.
Okay, and the last.
24 to hit.
Okay. And with a brutal swing, the female orc swings clearing through 3 of them with one mighty strike.
Are there any others?
Well, is that one behind me? That's within 5 feet, right?
No, you've killed everything within range of you.
Okay. Okay, there it goes.
All with the cleave.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
there's approximately a 30-second delay, so...
okay, yeah, I see now. Yeah, there's nobody close to me I can hit right now.
You can move into combat.
No.
He
Full
could,
action.
but he'd just like make it so they get full attack on him instead.
Actually, yeah.
No, that wasn't a full action. That was just one attack.
Correct, but you have to announce what you are doing before you start rolling. So in this case,
Yeah.
I'm assuming he was taking a full action to. I mean, he ended up only using his cleave, but
Yeah, if he would have like messed up on one roll or somehow missed by
Yeah.
some miracle.
yeah, he could have kept going.
Okay, to the original thief, Klaus. You have targets that are approximately.
I don't see the thief.
Right
That's
here.
good.
Oh, okay.
So, approximately 30 feet away.
Seconds later, oh, I see it.
Wow. Back here. I wasn't up here. It was back here.
Okay. Um, 25 to hit.
Okay. Come on.
28 to hit.
Okay, and what damage do you cause?
4 and 4.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Now it's up to the pixie.
$25 and 23.
25 and 23. And damage caused?
6 and 6.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you managed to wipe one out. We've now culled the herd quite considerably.
I don't get my sneak attack.
Yeah, me too.
It would make sense that the very first game that we have 2 thieves actually activated in combat that throw undead at you.
Pretty par for the course, honestly.
I do what I can.
Uh-oh. Oh, you guys got trouble.
I don't have trouble.
And only because I'm too lazy to not grid them, they're right on you, Brian. It's just that, so that means next turn you're going to just blender the shit out of them.
Let's talk about the two going after the thief.
Yep, that's going to be fun for me.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, I'll help.
So 2 on the thief. What's your AC?
18.
God, the dice are not being friendly to me today. Both of them miss you. Brian, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on you. They do get a flank unless you have can't be caught flat-footed. So
He does.
I can't be caught flat-footed.
Yeah, he's got evasion.
one of them, in charging towards you,
What?
trips over a gravestone. Trips over gravestone and ends up impaling itself on its own weaponry, knocking its head, which rolls neatly to your feet.
It would have been funnier if his
I
head
don't
rolled off.
think I have
He
actually.
went chasing it.
I don't necessarily have evasion.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I've
Uncanny
got uncanny dodge and improved uncanny dodge.
That's the one that does it. That's the one that gives you no flat-footed. The evasion one is the one that gives you
It's like half damage.
half damage
Yeah.
on.
I'm sorry, it still counts as a flanking bonus, though, so you'll still get the flanking to it. It's just that you can't be caught flat-footed, so you don't lose your AC based on things.
Yeah. They get a +2 to hit you, but you don't lose your dex bonus.
All right. Their improvised weapons count as basically scimitars. Either way, it's going to be about the same. But, ooh. All right. So, Brian, you are taking some damage. Take a massive 2 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Now take a test to see if you catch tetanus off the deal, because you're not up on your shots.
I am.
Yes, you are.
I got mine just a couple weeks ago.
I remember this.
Yeah. The DM can't even like argue the point. That's the best part.
So I had my tetanus last year. You have yours this year.
So which one of you is going to get your tetanus next year?
You don't need to get a tetanus. They last for 10 years.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the last time I had mine. It was
Yeah,
probably pretty close to the 10-year mark. So
Yeah, I think the doctor looked at me and says, "When did you get last to get your tetanus shot?" And got this blank look, just like, "Huh?"
that was basically the way it was for me. And she was like, "Hey, when did you get your last tetanus shot?" And I'm like,
Tetanus shot?
I'm like, she's like, "We probably should give you one anyway." So I'm like, probably, because I'm pretty sure at least 8, maybe longer.
I'm around 7.
Oh, I'm a lot longer than that.
You need one.
Well, let's put it this way. My first job.
You technically don't need one until you do something that would require it, like
My job.
well, you obviously, but
Well, I banged my knee real bad on my first job at Skaggs Alpha Beta, and I didn't think anything about it. My mom's like, "Yeah, we should probably get that looked at." And the guy goes, "Well, I'm going to give you a tetanus shot just in case. This has lasted for 10 years." I'm like, "Okay." And that was, like I said, my first job at 18.
Yeah.
I'm now 51 years old.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're well outside of your 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that it's worn off. You should probably, like, definitely get one the next time you, like, hurt yourself pretty significantly.
Well, I fell at Eddie's the other day because I was delivering a pizza and they had a balloon tied to one of the cars. I was trying to avoid the balloon. I misjudged the cement parking things and I hit it and I went down.
Oh,
The
man.
cool thing was that the pizza basically launched out of my hand and landed right side up.
Oh, thank God.
But I hit my knees really bad and I got a knot, like a bruise like that big on my leg still.
Oh.
This was like weeks ago. It's
Yeah.
hurt here and over here too. And on this knee, it was just, it drew blood, but it was only like pinpoint, like a ballpoint.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got a big, huge lump over here, and I was trying to figure it out because of the Skaggs alpha beta, I have a permanent bump on my leg. I can't see it, I can't feel it unless I fully flex my leg. When I fully flex my leg, I can feel that knot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was in the same spot, and I was like, okay, that's the Skaggs. Okay, here's the Eddies.
It's really bad.
Here's a spot on my knee that I can't touch because it's painful.
It's really bad when you start naming your boo-boos. Okay, I'm just saying.
I also was looking at my leg, going, okay, the dog bite scar is finally gone.
Okay, where's it at?
I think we're at the top again.
You.
It's me? No, I just did mine.
It's
Skelly's?
Scully's went. It's now Brian's blender is what it is.
Yeah, okay. Blender on.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. 30. To it.
Okay.
There's first.
Dad.
Cleave.
33 to hit.
Okay.
What is your added to?
It's added to like 17.
What is their AC?
15.
Okay, so
He
don't
can-
roll.
He can still roll a 1.
Yeah, just if you roll a 1, let us know. Otherwise, say you hit because basically that's the way you're at.
Okay. Hit.
And fourth one.
Hit.
Okay.
There's
Fifth
a
one.
3.
There's not a 5th one right now.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 remaining, but they were not fast enough to get to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on me.
So you basically
No, there's 3 guys still on me. You've still got.
There's 2 guys on you, Brian, and 1 on 2 on Mike.
All right. First attack was 22. Second one was 19.
What are you using?
Flaming sword.
Okay. So you drop the bow, you unsheath your sword and start attacking with it.
Yep.
It's on lightsaber.
So you hit with the first one.
Did 7 damage with that. Fire damage.
Okay. Second one.
Did I hit with it?
What'd you roll?
19.
Yep.
I did 6 damage with it. Fire damage.
Well, he is doing this.
Yes, it is a magical weapon as well, so. Okay.
So what's left?
There are 2 skeletons left. Both are close to Brian, but not actually on him.
Okay. One of the Scullys. Both of them are going to hit. I get a plus 15, so 6 and 6. Oh, really nice.
Are you playing Warhammer tonight?
Apparently. Get 6 on a D4.
It's one thing I wish we played while you were here.
I know.
That would
Warhammer.
be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep him in deal here because.
Yeah, what's a pinch?
Yep.
All right, so all the skeletons are effectively dead. The one that was on the screen was just my placeholder to mark initiative. At this time, 5 soldiers show up.
At this time, all the skeleton bones start to swirl. Shit.
I pick up my crossbow, by the way.
Yep, I assumed you would. Oop, wrong. And they kind of, they see the decimation in front of them, and they see you guys, and ask shortly,
Oh, they see me.
Yeah, that's they cut my hide.
they say, "So we heard there were undead here. We thank you for taking care of them."
My pleasure.
And they start to go, and they move in and start calling a guy with a cart who starts loading the bones into a onto the cart for later, just to bury the remains where they rightfully should be going.
Just cleaned up the undead.
Not all of them. We still gotta go into the crypt.
I know, but I'm just saying. It could be like Lord Tyrannus, delivers.
I did.
Okay.
So you say Lord Tyrannus delivers?
Your ball.
Yep, and I don't want it on my.
He usually doesn't really cough anything up. Okay,
Just puke on it. Okay.
we're heading to the crypt.
The crypt, yes. So you advance, the knights go, "Hold! What are you doing?"
Where there's one,
Yeah, there's more.
there's lots more typically. These are not the types of things. These are not the types of creatures that create these types of creatures.
And the knight goes, "But that's a holy sanctum. They can't generate in there."
Yeah, they can. If it was holy, they wouldn't be generated out here. Right next to it.
I wish I could. I wish I could like cast my detect evil so that everybody could see it.
Well, you haven't cast it yet, I don't believe.
No, I haven't.
You might want to.
You may not want to.
You guys don't want me to. I'm only true neutral.
Oh.
And as pixies go, pixies do not like evil things.
Yeah, and they come with, pixies come with Alzheimer's, by the way. Not the pixies themselves, they just generate it. And the knights call over some peasants to say, "You!" Points out 3 of them. "Pick these bones up and place them in the cart. We're accompanying this group."
You may want to send a regiment to take care of that deacon fellow, too.
Deacon fellow.
Yeah. He's singing at the bar over there. He's undead.
The soldier chooses to believe that no undead creature could sing. And that's...
Hold on.
Diplomacy.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of stepping around.
I'm already poking around the crypt. I'm already. Yeah.
I don't want to get picked up.
29 on my diplomacy.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20 to believe what he wanted to believe. That's why I said what I said. So I'd already rolled for it.
Oh.
And, so knights choose to not believe you in this situation, which could be quite dire. However, we shall see.
I'm technically already poking around the crypt.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming there's a door and all that kind of stuff on it. And
Yeah, there is a door. It has some writing on there that looks quite oddly similar to ancient Egyptian.
What is it?
It's not a local language here.
Oh, I speak 6 languages, so I'm wondering if I have it. Common, Dwarven, Elven, Goblin, Halfling, Orc.
He said it was Egyptian.
Yeah, it's not that. Charlie, you pretty much walk up to the door and poke around.
yeah. I mean, I'm checking to see if it's trapped, if it's locked, if it's. I'm doing all those things.
It's not locked. It's actually a public building.
Okay.
To be completely honest with you, if you guys would have walked through the grounds, the skeletons probably would have ignored you.
In that case, if it's a public building and it's open, well, they're, goofing around with the damn knights. I'm inside, like, checking things out and searching through the crypt and, like, is it a tunnel that goes down? What do I find inside?
We have doors. I think there's a door tile set. Let me check real quick. As you enter, you see what looks like marble stone, highly polished marble stone slabs on each side. They're obviously a facade for the mortuary. You see what looks like a great diorama in front of you of just caskets and that sort of thing, burial materials for several different religions.
Interesting. It's just like a room.
Yeah. One moment here. Yeah, there's the door to the back. And this room's about 20 by 20 is the entryway.
Okay.
There's a door to the back, a door to the left and to the right of you as you kind of enter.
So there's a door I entered in, and then each of the 3 walls has a door on it.
Yes. There's a rather creepy looking individual. Looks like he could be ogreish in nature.
Okay.
Dressed in a smock that identifies him as a one of the caretakers of the building.
Does he also look undead?
It's difficult to tell. He's kind of there is something odd about him. Go ahead and roll a spot.
3.
What you kind of see is this this individual who, although the smock covers up most of it, has several suture points attaching various parts to his head.
Flesh golem. Yay.
It's fleshy.
I think this guy will be.
I am going to kind of sneak out, and I'm going to. Are you hiding still?
I've been talking with the
Talking with the guard.
Oh, you're talking with the guards.
walking that way.
I get up next to him and whisper in his ear, flesh golem or, undead in the door.
There's an unnatural creature. You couldn't quite identify him as a flesh golem unless you...
Yeah, unnatural creature. I'm giving him a heads up. There's something...
You give me a description of it?
You kind of, just a little bit of a...
Natural dead.
Yeah. Undead, big, ugly, unnatural.
18 on my dungeoneering.
It really doesn't give you that much, just that it is potentially any number of undead creatures or even magical creatures.
Hey, my sources tell me there's an undead guy out there, or at the door there. Telling the guards that.
Okay?
Just tell the guards you might want to look in there.
Basically, sending the guards in to do the dirty work to begin with.
Let's do this number.
I was going to go inside, but you're welcome to check.
Yeah.
Well, the deal is, if the caretaker wouldn't have attacked us, this guy also might.
Yeah.
I mean, since it's a public place.
Well, would that be... At this point, it's using public knowledge on there. Or not public knowledge, but out-of-game knowledge.
I do inform him that he is the caretaker dress guy.
So, no, Hank, he doesn't say much, but he sure as heck isn't undead.
Have you noticed anything strange about his skin?
He's one of those death dealers. He kind of is strange just by his own nature.
They're not going to attack you. Might as well just keep going.
Let's see if I can get it. Nope, didn't work. There we go. Alright, pretty epic. Okay. So, the guards kind of, walk in. I guess, if you guys are going in, the guards kind of walk in with you. And I assume that's what you guys are doing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on entering, the individual, the creepy guy, greets you. Hello. And the knights behind you kind of, hey Hank, how you doing? Just fine. They said, do a routine inspection here. It's rumored that there are undead somewhere in your mausoleum here. And we just have to investigate because we did see that there were several in the front. Groundskeepers. Is how he responds. And one of the knights walks over and he goes, I hope you don't mind if we look around. And he opens the... Oh gosh, everybody's going to fall. No one fell. That's amazing. Okay. Goes over and tries to access the door. No. Don't be stubborn, Hank. We have to check this. We've seen undead outside. We need to check the inside. No, he says. No entry. And the knight turns around. He goes, now listen here. He pokes a finger on the chest of Hank. Now listen here. You will open this door for us. We need the key to this room. No entry, Hank says, as he swings at the knight.
Well, this is going on. Lockpick, or checking for traps.
It is rather difficult to get around all the troops. This room is basically has all the squares filled.
I get over there though. I
They're
can
same
fly.
size. Yeah.
I can fly over
Yeah,
everybody's
true.
head. I get over there and I do a lockpick.
Okay.
Cheater.
You can't see me. I'm still invisible. In fact, as far as the knights know, it's just the two of you, and it'll stay that way for as long as I can manage to make it. 30.
Okay. Just lock picking?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll also now check for traps.
Okay.
Didn't trigger something.
Which door are you lock picking?
The one that he was trying to get to. Like now that he's like messing with Hank, I'm lock picking the door that he asked for the key for.
Well, Hank responds rather violently after being poked to the chest. Knocking the soldier back. Give me a quick... I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Give me a quick save.
Reflex?
Reflex, please.
28.
28? Okay. Yeah, you manage, even though you just got done lockpicking, you hear the thud behind you and just somehow instinctively flit up to the top of the door frame just as the body comes crashing into it. You know, that's 11. That's quite a bit of damage. Okay. This time it becomes quite evident that Hank is not the average bear.
Bear.
It's just expression. You know? Like
Yogi.
Yogi and Boo Boo.
Smarter than the average bear. Now will you guys believe me about Dingus the singer?
So I unlocked it just as he got thrown over there. Does he crash through it and open it?
He doesn't necessarily do that. He lands bodily against the door, You did the unlock on there, but the actual door was not unhitched yet. Wow. Okay.
So how many guards?
5. Well, minus
Yes.
the one through against the door, but
He's probably still alive. But
I need some initiative checks from everybody. We're now entering combat. It's too close to the thing. It's going to pull it automatically.
18.
21.
20.
Oh, I'm kind of high. And we're hitting. That's the weird thing.
I know, it's scary. I'm scared where this is going.
I'll just,
We're gonna walk through this, and then there's gonna be a vampire, and we won't be able to do shit.
how'd you know my plan?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking it's going to be an elder dragon.
And Brian, you did 20?
I'm giving him
Yeah.
ideas.
What's your character's name again?
Cragon.
Cragon.
Alright, and now I'm rolling for the knights to see what they do. See what their initiative is. So it's 9, 8. $15, 9, 10, 15 and 10. Not want to cooperate right now.
Wow, if I use my dagger, I can get a crit on that.
Oh, these.
I'm not.
That's what I like about Jay-Z's bastard sword.
Everything else is 20, but if I use a dagger, I can
Yeah.
I'd take,
Here's 18.
I'd taken the improved crit. I was gonna take the extend crit, so the bastard sword is 1920 to begin with. Improved crit makes it
Until he died painfully.
18 through 20. And the extended, there's another feat that I've got that makes it 17 through 20. So basically, I crit on 17 or better.
Mm-hmm.
The bastard sword.
And what does Mr. Glom do? It's 15 plus.
It's 18 plus.
Yours.
Yeah. Everything else is 1920.
Yeah.
Okay. A rather small room. There's an angry golem in there. And there are several knights. Let's see, initiative checks. You guys get to go first. Brian, Cragon, you're kind of standing in front of the desk. Charlie, I have you back next to the door. I change your toggle to non-gridded. Come on, work with me here. Okay, So, what are you doing first?
Now that I have definitely dodged the flying body, I'm going to flip back down and open the door.
Okay.
Because when you're in a battle with a creature, the best thing to do is to open up avenues for other creatures to come in.
If you'll ever be able to stand up again.
Now, my theory on this is just let the soldiers take care of everything, and we just keep feeding them until they die.
Is Charlie ever going to be able to stand again?
Oh, and well, technically I'm flying, so
There is that. So this is open. I'm sure there's a door deal here, but I'm not using it right now. Tent it in place with the door away. Alright, so
So we trying to get through the doorway he's standing directly in front of?
there's two knights in the way of getting through that doorway.
Is there another doorway somewhere?
There is on the other side. There's a knight between you and that doorway at this time until combat, of course, in which case I'm sure someone's going to get interesting.
Okay.
And what you see in the next room is a preparation room where you see a half-completed golem and a completed golem standing guard of that golem.
So in the room that I just opened the door for,
There's another golem.
there's a golem standing guard over a partially completed golem.
Yep. The soldiers have their work cut out for them.
There seems to be some magical apparatus parsing energy into the golem on the ground. Or not on the ground, but on the table.
I'm going to. I mean, I'm not really going to engage in the combat. So while they're combating, I'm going to be looking for a way to shut off the apparatus.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I just basically opened the door at this point, so that's the end of this turn at least. But that's what I'm. Just so you know, that's what I'm doing at this point.
Right. You're kind of in the doorway. You kind of, this is what you've seen. And your next turn is going to be trying to figure out a way to get to the apparatus and turn it off safely.
Yep.
That's one way of doing it.
Safely, or not. Doesn't really matter.
Well, safely is definitely is in quotations here.
Yeah.
It's a relative term.
Okay.
Brian.
Brian, you are up next.
So that's a desk right there in the center, right?
Yes, there's a desk there. You got the two soldiers to the flanks of you.
So I'd have to move around the desk and then get one attack.
And around the soldiers.
Yeah.
Well, if I go to the left, there's enough room to just get around without that other guy, right?
The desk is actually pretty large. It's just that because of the constraints of how the game lets me do this.
So I can't get around because of the guards.
Well, actually, I would say there's probably enough room because that's maybe even a 10-foot desk is huge. So, but
Well,
it's not going to be a 20-foot desk.
Take into consideration, right now the guards are our allies, so you can effectively move kind of through and around your allies, even within a 5-foot space. To you can't occupy the same space as them, but don't really block you from moving.
From a critical, which I wouldn't be able to use anyway.
Actually, can flesh golems get crits?
They're golems. There's no crits for golems either.
Okay.
I said I was 1 point away from the crit. So.
Oh, that's a question I had to ask.
So that's 38.
You sure? Just saying.
So you kind of foot around. You're going to do 30. You hit with a 38.
Yes.
Yeah, for 16 points.
Okay. All right. So you sneak around. You hit the golem for 16 points of damage. It's now up to the thief, Klaus.
I'm going to reserve my action till. Where am I anyway?
You're kind of to the side.
Is he the other pink figure or the kind of yellowish one
Is the
behind?
yellowish one. So Kragon just ran in front of you. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to reserve action till the guard gets out of my way so I can open the other door.
Okay. Let's see. 18. Alright, so you're reserving action till this knight moves, which actually I think is the next one to move. I'm going to double check. This one goes first. A knight rushes in and takes combat right next to Brian. There's a Kragon. There we go. Rolls 11 plus his ace or plus his hit. Plus 8, he's going to hit. Causing 2 points of damage to the golem. Oh no, 2 plus something.
I was about to say, they're way outmatched then.
Oh, these are just standard soldiers. They're probably going to be outmatched for what you guys are. And the golem, they could probably kill it. It's not a super monster, but it is definitely difficult for them. Okay, so he went... Ouch. So Golem swings on the female orc who hurt him bad. He says, "Hurt!" as he swings. Wow. You're definitely going to get hit. Ah, okay. One moment here, I forgot something. Alright, there we go. Okay, so he says hurt. He swings, smacking you. 2d8 plus 5.
Ouch.
At least 7.
Brian, you're taking 14 points of damage. He slams you, and then he swings again because he's now in close range. Plus 10 melee. Does not hit you, though. So the second one doesn't do the damage. The first one hurt a lot. Another knight splits in here, or the knight that was knocked down. Actually chooses the better part of valor, seeing that in front of him is a beast that hit him for a lot of damage, and behind him, as he kind of rolls himself back up and onto his feet, is another such beast, which cries out, "Kill!" Joining the fray in the next combat. Choose the better part of valor, and he runs. I don't need to automate that melee either.
Comment. You should believe me about Deacon.
And they're still steadfastly denying that. They're flat earthers. Okay, another knight jumps in. Attacks. Misses? Misses. Ooh. It'll be painful.
That's the one that moved from the door.
Not yet. This is the next one going. He's kind of stuck. He's actually in a holding pattern between Brian and the other guy. Instead, he pulls out his crossbow and takes a shot at the much larger golem. You see the crossbow bolt fly, hitting the side of the wall next to where the pixie is flying. You still have your action. You were waiting on him to move. I will give you the opportunity that you can do something different. You do have a fairly open shot if you'd like to take such.
Does the other golem have a pathway to me?
No, there's no real pathway to you. He's surrounded by 2 guards, 1 angry female orc, and
no, the other one, the one that's standing guard.
No. Right now, as far as that is, that golem's in a room that he can't even get sight on you. As a matter of fact, he can see 1 guard attacking his friend, another, or Brian, the other character, and Brian, the other not soldier, and were the pixie visible at this time? The pixie.
All right. Shooting into combat is -4, right?
Yep.
Unless you have precise shot.
I don't. So, taking that into consideration, 24. That's after taking the negative.
Okay. You do hit.
Oh, wrong deal. For 2 damage, wait, no. 4 damage.
And what kind of ammo? It's just a regular arrow, just magic, right?
Yep. And
Right.
cross makes it electrical. Shock. I kind of figured as much. It wasn't going to help out in the situation.
Okay, you see the arrow, the bolt slam into the golem's body. And you hear it go. You hear like a whirring sound as if some mechanical engines are going a little bit quicker now than before. As a matter of fact, you see one of the wounds kind of close.
I no longer am shooting. But at least the golem likes it.
Energy. You hear it cry. I'm going to throw this out here now. It's 12:30 your time. Do we wish to stop at this at the end of this combat cycle, or do we want to keep going?
I think we should stop.
Stop.
Yeah, because I know you guys said you had to go to do early time.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, it's actually your turn now. You're going to try to find the way to close off the machine.
Yeah, but that would begin the beginning of the next cycle. So,
That is
I mean,
the
that-
cycle.
You're correct. Actually, yeah, this is the end of the cycle right now. So,
that is the end of the cycle right now. So I would be starting the new one. That's what I will be doing when we pick this up this next go around. But
yep, we're going to save this.
like I say, guys, I am not your fighter.
Nor am I. I never have been.
Okay.
I mean, less so. I am like, I will get you in and out of things. I will go pickpocket things. I will go find stuff for you. But
That will call a conclusion to this week. Hopefully next week will be on Friday. So.